So hello my dear friends, welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel and liking my videos. Thanks a lot. So let's continue our journey, our discussion of planets through 8th house of the Navamsa chart in Vedic Astrology. And in this particular video, let's try to understand planet Ketu placement in the 8th house of your D-9 chart. And what are going to be the mischievous results that are connected with this placement? Let's try to understand in this video. Also, before actually deeply diving into the results that are connected with this Ketu, let me give you some basic overview with regards to what this 8th house of D9 chart. This is the house which actually represents any sort of major setbacks that are going to be coming into your life. It may be any sort of setbacks, okay? Setbacks coming through your relationships, through your marriage part, maybe sometime because of family, initial childhood traumatic experiences into your life, or it may be because of finance, because of your career. This house represents the major setbacks. And if you want to check first of all, like from which areas these setbacks are going to be coming into your life, then you need to simply check the sign of Scorpio, because it's co-ruled by the planet Ketu. And look into the D1 chart where the Ketu is posited, in which house the Ketu is posited. If you want to go more deeply, check the planet that is going to be in connection with this Ketu. So first thing is the major setbacks. Secondly, your outlook, how that part is going to be changing after receiving these kind of setbacks. Whether your life is going to be then transformed towards the positive side or towards the negative end. That part is also connected with the strength and dignity of the planets in your 8th house. This is also the house which actually represents the financial journey of your complete life, or how serious you are going to be when it comes to the financial aspect of the life. Like whether you are going to be giving the utmost importance towards the finance, or maybe you are not giving that part. And here I'm not only talking about 1 to 3 years of the finance actually, it's the long term. Like you are creating wealth with a vision, and you are creating wealth not only for yourself or your family, for your wife, for your kids as well. Even if you are a female watching this video, it's applicable to you as well, because this is the planet which have the capability to set some vision, to create the sustenance in its play. Apart from this thing, this also represents the spiritual journeys in the individual's life. Like whether the setbacks which are coming have the capability to transform you into the positive side, so you are taking that spiritual side, or you are becoming more stubborn and more serious when these parts are going to be coming. Now, very first thing, the Ketu, when it's actually entering into into your 8th house, and if it is not surrounded by any other energy, it becomes very difficult for these people to move on from the initial setbacks into their life. Because if Ketu is not receiving any influence, there is no any outer belief systems that are entering into your life. Whereas if the Ketu is surrounded with multiple other planets, it may be Mars, it may be Venus, it may be Saturn also, that actually have the capability to show us that particular part. Like if this person is going to be receiving that setback, some support system is also going to be present up there. And it's not necessarily the support system is coming because of your family. It may be you are watching something, you are taking some knowledge, reading one book, and that part is actually changing the mental programming. Your way of looking towards the thing from your own angle, so that perspective is actually getting changed. So this is that house, changing perspectives. And Ketu, if it is surrounded with multiple, and don't take into account only 8th house, take into account the 2nd house also. So the 2nd and 8th axis of the D9 chart, it's preoccupied with multiple other planets. It's a positive thing, specifically from the changing perspectives. But in the negative side, if the multiple planets are going to be conjunct up there, it's also going to be creating the problems from that multiple areas. And that is where you need to pick your D1 chart simply and look where these planets are coming, and then they are creating that surrounding. Because I will tell you, the Rahu and Ketu axis in the D9 chart, it's actually going to be already bringing many drid karmas, fixed karmas into your life. By mean to say fixed karma, the things which are not in your hand to change. So if it is forming connection with Ketu, you have no capacity to change who is going to becoming my partner, my life partner. If it is coming with Saturn, it means you have no capability to change your career, or even the initial setbacks which you are going to be receiving in the career part, it's not in your hand to change. If it is with planet Mars and Mercury, it's coming because of the lineage, because of the family, because of the kids as well. So it's already bringing some heavy or some drid karmas into that 8th house. But I will tell you, it also depends over the dignity. Ketu conjunction in the D9 chart is not necessarily bad most of the time. Many people consider Rahu and Ketu forming connection with other planets, and they will immediately jump onto the conclusions, okay, that is ruining that planet. No, it's not working in that way. I will tell you, Rahu and Ketu are the enhancing factors and the catalyst which are creating more addition into the significance of this graha. And from the financial perspective, that is the second part which I initially told you, like how you are going to be taking your financial journey, whether in the serious, non-serious manner or in a very strict manner. Whenever the malefics are coming in the 8th house, you are taking your financial journeys not out of the sense of fear, you are doing it from the sense of pleasure and the sense of enjoyment. Whereas the malefic association is doing it from the enjoyment perspective. The benefic grahas, Venus, Mercury, Jupiter and Moon, if they are forming connection up there, or if the multiple benefics are coming, you people are taking the financial journey out of a fear factor. And these are the unnecessary fears which are eventually going to be present inside you. It may be in the during the upbringing, you will not be able to see that sort of the wealth scenarios, or you have seen some sort of major downs from the financial prospect, and that is where these people, they are taking their financial journey out of, not from the sense of enjoyment but from the sense of fear. But I will tell you, Ketu is a malefic graha, and that is where the materialism with this Ketu is also going to be becoming very potent, because directly opposite is going to be of your Rahu, which is going to be in the 2nd house actually. Now if you are thinking like Ketu in my 8th house of the D9 chart is going to be taking me completely into the path of spirituality, where I'm no longer going to be getting married and I'm not going to be having kids or wife or these kind of things, it's not true actually. Ketu in the 8th house is giving you marriage because of your own kulasya unnati. It means the childbirth, upbringing. So it's going to be a promising factor. Yes, 100% this person is eventually going to be getting married. Now I'm not commenting over how your marriage and married life is going to be, but it's going to be giving you marriage, because the second end is Rahu, which is into your 2nd house. So if you are going to be going more deeply into the spiritual side of the life, next day when you wake up early in the morning, Rahu is going to be present up there, and that is going to be pulling you in its own direction. And Rahu is going to ask you, where is money, where is financial freedom, and where is financial security? And then you keep on working towards that Rahu. So the polarity of the energy is going to be shifting most of the time. Like it's not necessary if Ketu is in your 8th house, it's only giving the result of the 8th house. Many a times in the Ketu Antardasha also, like Ketu is, if it is coming into the Antardasha, you will see the results of Rahu are coming. Okay, many people have risen to great heights in their Ketu. And why that rise factor is coming? Because of this Ketu, because Ketu is doing anything out of the sense of enjoyment. It's not doing because of some fear factor which is attached with this graha. That is the exact planet which represents the total detachment. So the final outcome, whatever final outcome is going to be, Ketu in the later stages have the capability to detach from the final outcome. Like I'm no longer connected with whatever the final outcome is going to be. I'm on the acceptance side, and that is also the biggest remedy. If you are just with this Ketu is sitting over the acceptance end right here, okay, you can hand over anything to me, whatever is coming in my pathway. And I believe whatever coming is in my pathway, it's for my betterment. That is where the true essence of Ketu is coming into your life. And that is also where you are going to be actually enhancing its power into the more deeper side. The last secret side of this Ketu is going to be connected with the sexuality. Because I told you Ketu is that deepest desire of a native. Now, although I'm not denying that fact, like Ketu is not more interested into the sexual activities, because Kulasya Unnati, I told you, very big word, the childbirth actually. So Ketu eventually going to be having that sort of a mindset, like I'm going to be leaving my children in the form of a legacy. Like the things which I as an human being is not capable to achieve in my life. So my kids in the later stages, they are going to be achieving that part. And that is that secret side of the Ketu, where the sexual encounters which are going to be created by this Ketu is for actually creating a legacy. It's not applicable only to males, towards the females as well. Like bearing a child, like where suppose the mother's desires are unfulfilled, like mother have no capability or not be able to fulfill certain desires. So Ketu is then going to be bearing a child and thinking most of the time, whatever my unfulfilled desires are going to be, my child is going to be fulfilling that desires. So this is that a hidden and the secret side of this Ketu in the 8th house. I hope you have gained some deep insights in this video with me. Now if you are having any queries, any consultations, you can just drop me an email and I will try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. You can also make sure to subscribe my channel below, hit the like button if you really enjoyed this video, and you can also send me super thanks if you find any positive insights regarding Ketu placement. And I'm going to be meeting you very, very soon with the upcoming videos where we are going to be starting and jumping towards the 9th house and the planets through the 9th house of the D-9 chart. So till then, please take care of yourself and may God bless you. Hare Krishna.